Bro, gotta ask for consent. What? To fix that thing? No, it's just a bookshelf, bro. Why were you asking bookshelves for consent? Don't rape the bookshelf. Bro, it's a bookshelf! I used to fuck my bed when I was 5 years old. It might be time to tell that story. Alright, so that? No, bad. No, oh my god. Jesus Christ. Let me explain. Look, so I was a child, right? Like any other child. I had this interest in putting my pee-pee against the objects that felt good. So what I used to do a lot, way too often, was go at the edge of my bed and just hump it. And that wasn't the only place I did it, because the bed was always like so obvious, right? Someone could just come in. What are you, a dog? I was 5 years old. 4, 5? I was a child. Don't judge the child who was humping his bed. Anyway, so it was very public, right? Anyone could come in and out, and it would be weird if they saw me do that. Anyway, so I went to the bathroom instead. So I started humping the bathtub, which was a genius idea because that was cold and wet. So I did that a lot for a while. No, it's not a serial killer. How is that? I was just horny. One time, I remember I was in Turkey on holiday vacation, right? I went to shower, and everyone had to shower after another because we just came from the beach, and everyone was in the water. So salty water got to go. I went in the shower, I came out, and then someone else went in, right? I went to the bedroom and started doing the humping thing because I was like, okay, I got time. No one will burst in here because they're all busy showering and shit. So I started doing it, right? Minding my own business. Everyone should be minding their own business. But my mom had to fucking waltz in there and catch me doing it. And she was like, what the fuck are you doing there? And I was like, nothing. Something dropped here. And she definitely knew what I was doing, but she couldn't. They never talked to me about it because she probably didn't know what to say. She couldn't comprehend what a fucking mistake she has brought to this planet. But I got out of the situation scot-free. Nothing happened. I just continued my life humping objects furiously. Not furiously. I was quite gentle actually with the objects. You know, I wouldn't be. No, I cared. And then eventually, let's just tell the story now. Okay, story time now. I remember being at a sleepover, and I was now 10, and I had this friend who was 11. He was a year older. I met him when I was like 3 years old. We were like best friends forever. We sleep at each other's places all the time. But now he started an interest in pornography. The unholy child that he is started watching porn, and I was over there, and I didn't watch porn yet. I still had my strats, bro. I had my strats all fucking humping things. He was like, bro, you want to watch porn? I was like, no, that's nasty, that's disgusting, because my first experience with porn was awful, bro. I remember someone telling me about it, and I googled it, and it was this fucking documentary style thing where this penis just went in the vagina, like just over and over, close up, zoom in. I'm like, bro, I don't want to see that. That looks disgusting. As a fucking 10-year-old, 9-year-old, whatever I was like, no, that looks awful. Anyway, so now I'm at this friend's sleepover, right? And he wants to watch porn. And I'm like, no, do that without me. Watch your porn without me. And I fucking turn around and look at I just look at my sheet and stuff. I'm like, no, I don't want no part of this. This is awful. And he just fucking watched it right next to me. I don't think he jerked off. I hope not, because I honestly just fucking looked at my fucking sheet and fell asleep, I think. Terrified. Just absolutely terrified, scarred that he was fucking watching porn next to me. Eventually, same dude, another fucking sleepover. Now a year later, I started watching porn, right? I'm like, I got pranked about porn. I remember I'm in like the bottom floor, right? So children, sometimes like friends who walked by were like, hey, what you doing and stuff. And one time someone was like, oh, there's this new website which is very fun. It's like YouTube, but like better. They were like, just type in xnxx.com. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. I was like, no. And I closed it up. And ever since that day, I started watching because I was like, oh, that looked cool. There are boobs there. Boobies? Kind of pork though. So I think that's how I first started watching it. But now, back to the fucking sleepover thing. I was sleeping over again. He was playing, this was 2007. How old was I in 2007? Let's do the math. 10? How was I still 10? I pretty I was still 10 years old. 2007. Bioshock, maybe it was 2008. Bioshock just recently came out. He already played like 10 times and he wanted me to play it. My first experience playing, Bioshock. I had the pleasure of doing it in his house, right? No one was there. We were doing it together for the most time, playing Bioshock. And he went to his room just to watch some YouTube videos and stuff, is what he said, right? So I was stuck at this one puzzle, and I was calling him over. I was like, bro, like just calling his name over and over again. I just wanted him to just get over here and help me with this goddamn puzzle. It was probably one of those, if you played the game, just like these tubes that just go around. And I just got confused and I needed someone to help me. He didn't listen. And after like calling him for 10 times, I went over there, knocked on his door. He didn't respond. I was like, did he fall asleep or something? So I opened the door and I just see this, okay? Door is there. And he's here, just going like this. Just this fucking motion over and over again. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, oh shit. And I leave, and I leave and go back to my fucking to the PlayStation. I'm like, oh my, why? And then I just sat there traumatized, like, bro, you can't be doing this right now. You can't be serious, bro. Why the fuck are you jerking off with your buddy? Didn't finish his puzzle. He didn't help me. I'm pretty sure I just left. That part I'm not sure about. I don't know what happened after it. I talked about it a while ago, and he was like, he also still remembers it. He also remembers jerking off very vividly. And we laughed about it a good deal. But I don't know what I did afterwards. I'm pretty sure I either tried to solve the puzzle myself or I just left. He also didn't finish. He finished though. That's the worst part. He finished because he didn't care. That part he did tell me. He was like, yeah, I literally just kept it going. I didn't stop. Bro, how do you continue? I don't know. 11-year-old fucking horny kid, I guess. I don't know, but it was awful. He got caught by his mom a couple times, and I'm not surprised because how the fuck do you do it? Like when how the fuck do you get caught by your buddy? Like, I personally have never been caught jerking off, as far as I know. I don't know. There might be fucking cameras around here, and one of you guys might have fucking seen him. I don't know. I have never been caught. I'm very proud of that stat. He fucking out here getting like a world record of 1%. You know what I mean? Like, I know so many times where he told me, "Oh shit, bro, today. Oh my god, that was so embarrassing." That happens to all the time. One time, a friend let me use his phone to Google something, and then when I opened Google, he had closed Pornhub. Oh my god. Similar thing. Turkey, right? Vacation in Turkey, very good times. I wanted to watch YouTube, but at the time YouTube was banned because there was this video on YouTube that was depicting the Muslim prophet, and to demonstrate, like, to Google that it's a big deal and they should take it down. The president at the time. Say IT back. I love you too, Kale. The president at the time banned YouTube for a while. And I was looking for alternatives. So I was on his laptop, on my uncle's laptop at the time. He was pretty young. He was still in his 20s. He's not like crazy much older than me. So I was like 12 or something. I was looking up YouTube. And I swear, looking through like this websites that he's been to, because I thought he probably has alternatives for YouTube, right? He probably has alternatives because he probably watches entertainment. And what came up instead was RedTube. And I remember seeing that and being like, bro, you can't be fucking serious. Why is this my fucking fate? Why do I have to catch everyone and their mom fucking beating their shit at 4K? Like, why do I have to catch everyone? And then I went to my mom. I don't know why I did that. I went to my mom and was like, Mom, I was looking for YouTube and this thing came up. Because I felt guilty. Because I was like, no, I didn't want to fucking open this thing. He was like, oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. Yeah, it was definitely something. It was fun. Good times. Good times.